How's it going, cowboys? My name is Jack, and I am sick. Not in the head this time, just actually physically sick. But despite that, I felt the need to make this video to talk about a different sickness, one that has been plaguing Twitter as of late. And despite waiting a decent amount of time, I am still surprised to find that absolutely nobody has been talking about this. If you can't recall, or have been living under a rock for the past few months, a while back Elon Musk offered to buy Twitter, only to refuse that offer a few weeks later because he said that there was a massive botting problem that was all over the site. Now, a lot of like-minded people, including myself, thought that this was total BS and that Elon was dropping the deal either because of 90% of Twitter hating him, or because there was no profit incentive, or maybe he just actually finally gained depression from using the site for so long, and that kind of seemed like the end of it. As per usual, we latch on to another topic and just start yelling at a new person, just like we do every few months on the internet.
Have you ever seen a Chinese person working for someone who wasn't Chinese?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
At least, it seemed that way to me until 2 or 3 weeks back. I don't think anybody on the internet is a stranger to Onlyfans at this point. We all basically know that they are a subscription site that kind of committed career suicide by saying they were going to change the site, only to not change the site. And we all kind of glossed over that. Nobody really talked about that, and I'm not going to either. I don't really care. If you use Twitter, you know that OnlyFans users use pretty scummy business practices, such as bribing meme accounts to retweet their stuff, which, knowing that kids follow those meme accounts, I think that's kind of iffy, but that kind of deserves a video on its own that I don't really care to make, and that's really not what this video is about. There is now a new business tactic I have seen going around that I don't exactly know the origin of, which means that it is either a scam, a scummy business tactic, or literal fraud, which, for those of you who don't know, is a crime. Now, I've never really been a big fan of Pokemon, but if you are or aren't doesn't really matter. What does matter is the fact that there have been a flood of tweets in both the anime and gaming tag specifically asking you if you like somebody's Pokemon. These tweets are not real, and usually there is no Pokemon, there's a woman's tits, so basically I've been scammed. And not only are these accounts not actual people, or at least not the people they're advertising to be, but they also retweet bots that are doing the exact same thing, and with an extremely common person that shows up constantly. I can't really show what I'm scrolling through right now because it's all softcore porn, but I shit you not, every single one of these tweets is either captioned, "Do you like my Pokemon?" or something along the lines, "Hey gamers, wanna squish my anime?" That's not even a real sentence. So after seeing a few similar posts pop up one too many times, I decided to do my own investigating because I have nothing better to do. This is Veronica, who is either a victim or perpetrator of this scam I have been seeing all over Twitter. For the sake of my own skin, I'm not going to show their last name and try and censor as much as possible because Lord knows I'm already getting in enough trouble for just trying to make a video like this, I'm pretty sure. Something to note, because I do not want to be accusatory, is that they have a copyright notice and disclaimer. I don't know if they put this here because they know of these scams on Twitter or because it's just a thing you kind of have to do, I guess, but that's just other proof that is kind of leaving me in the air of whether they are doing this or if somebody else is doing it. Most likely somebody else is doing it, but I don't care, man. So basically, multiple Twitter accounts use the same person to promote multiple different scam OnlyFans accounts. And the way they do this is using a system by abusing the Twitter tags. They specifically abuse the 3 most common tags used on Twitter: the gaming tag, the anime tag, and the popular tag. And the way they abuse these tags is embarrassingly simple. You'll see lots of tweets talking about Pokemon or about going on an anime date, and I've been looking through these tweets and I've deciphered what keywords are usually in these tweets and what tags they pertain to. In the gaming tag, they use the words gamer, gaming, or Pokemon. In anime, they also use the word anime or Pokemon. The popular tag uses these words as follows: Netflix, date, stepsister, and boyfriend. These bots have been using captions that have these words to promote their shitty, scammy OnlyFans accounts, and they've been infecting Twitter for the past month. Anyway, back to Veronica. This is a Twitter account of their same first and and last name, and they also have their picture, and they are advertising videos of that person. But obviously, if you see the OnlyFans link, it is not only clearly not the one that I was on, but you can't seriously look at that and tell me that it's a real fucking OnlyFans account. This is another Veronica with the most unreadable Twitter handle I have ever seen in my life, and they're not even linking any account, so I don't really know what the point of this is. This is yet another Veronica with an equally unreadable handle, and they actually promoted the original account, so I don't really know why they're doing this, because they're kind of doing the same thing that most of these bots are doing. Yet again, here is another Veronica, and Jesus Christ, man. I went scrolling through these accounts, and one of them promotes the same fucking person. So I don't really know what to make of any of this, and it's driving me insane. And if you go to the Twitter Explore tab, you can just look up, do you like my Pokemon? You can do this at home if you know how to clear your browser history, or just are not ashamed at all. You can just look up, do you like my Pokemon? And these accounts pop up all the time. Sierra, Swing Moms. This guy is even acknowledging it. But even then, there are so few people talking about it. Nobody on YouTube and so few on Twitter. Are people just accepting this as something that happens? Or am I the only one that's genuinely seeing this with a small majority? This just has somebody's name and the word hot after it. Like a fucking fan account or something. I can't even read this handle. This is Arizona, what the fuck? And this, again, is the same account, but just with a slightly different handle. And something I really actually hate to admit is that this is probably harming OnlyFans content creators too, because sometimes the shit they make is genuinely unreadable, and it's probably because they just want to activate the synapses in horny people's brains. This person's bio is your IRL anime girl, and they seem like they understand the English language, but I can't tell. I had another account I did want to look over during this video, but literally two of the accounts of the same person, mind you, have already been suspended. Nobody seems to be talking about this or doing anything about this, and I wanted to raise awareness about it because if I have to see one more of these tweets, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. This is kind of just a PSA I wanted to make, just to make sure I haven't gone completely insane, and I'm just giving video proof here, I guess. I have other content that might make you want to subscribe, but above all else, I would actually like people to maybe like and share this video because this has been just honestly mind-boggling, the fact that this hasn't been handled yet. And it's probably, by the time I finish this video, been a month. And knowing Twitter, they probably still won't even take care of it. I hope you both enjoyed this video and learned something new, and if anything, learned to stay away from Twitter because it is a hell site. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, and, oh fuck, hit the bell. That's like a thing people do. And I will see all of you cowboys in the next one.
Ruthless and free, it's all suicide to me. Ruthless and free, it's all suicide to me. It's all suicide, it's all suicide, it's all suicide to me.